Fuck yeah. Well, I don't understand why anybody would buy a single in 2021, bro.
Yeah, it's $2.
Especially if you live in New York, bro.
It's $2.
This is still at 7 now.
Yeah.
Remember when they used to be 9 for a 5-pack, bro?
Yeah, like
$9 for a fucking 5-pack of Woods.
like $29.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's only $29 for nicotine and what?
It's like the motherfucker on training day.
Yeah.
You can't do this to me.
Yeah, but do you see this dude's YouTube page? I've been scrolling for 5 minutes, bro. 15 fucking years ago, Soldier Boy's first YouTube video ever.
Yo, you ever get hit with a delayed head rush after like licking the backwood?
Yeah, bro. That's why I hate
fucking
backwood.
Good morning. Good morning.
dog.
Tribe TV. Holy shit. Welcome back. You know, it's been a minute. You know that. You know who it is, Haydo.
I'm Diego.
Number 5. Welcome. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome. Did I say that already? Damn, I ain't even high yet. I wasn't gonna lie. But thank you for fucking waking up with us. We better get our first blunt of the day in. Hope you doing the same. I got my tea. Hope you got your coffee, tea, whatever your morning drink of choice is.
I already drank my coffee today. I got my Isogenics Hydrate with my Nitro. Anybody looking for a supplement to start your day, recommend Nitro. Boosts energy, focus, everything. And the Hydrate brings you electrolytes, healthy electrolytes, no Gatorade shit. Perfect. It's my Gatorade for the last 2 weeks.
Word. That's the powder that you grabbed?
Yeah, bro.
Word. How's that been? Good?
It's been great. I feel really healthy. Like, I don't know what it is. I just been like, over the last few weeks, I just been trying to like steer my focus onto like my mental and physical health to just make sure I'm like good for the long run. You know what I mean?
Bro, mental been key recently, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. The amount of times fucking hits like 12 a.m. and then I'm fucking like in like the fucking void.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, don't get trapped, boy.
Yeah.
Do not get trapped in the void. Like, it's fun to enter the void. Ooh, excuse me. It's not fun to get trapped in it, though.
Yeah.
Fucking. Recently, though, I've been trying to go to bed early, though, too. Try to wake up early. You know, waking up at 2 p.m. ain't fun, especially in the middle of the week. Or later. Like, you ever wake up mad late? Like, I ain't gonna lie, though. Like, I be waking up at 2 p.m. after going to bed at, like, 10 a.m. now. All right?
Yeah.
I be up all night.
There's some days where I get caught up playing PlayStation.
Those are actually the worst, because I'm happy when I go to bed at 10 a.m. and I'm like, holy fuck, I've been up working.
Yeah, that's different. When we're up working and we finish working like at 3 or 4 in the morning, and then it's just like chilled for a little bit, you know. Those nights, the next day you feel those, but then the nights where you feel tired, but you just
Your
like,
body feels it when you work. Your mental feels it when you're like, fuck, I fucked off last night.
right, exactly.
I played all of Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, you're like, holy shit.
I got the whole first map liberated.
God damn.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I put 24 hours in 12 hours. You feel me? Like, you check your game time.
I mean, I was playing MLB The Show the other day, and I got my guy up to spring training camp after season 1.
Damn, bro, I have not gotten through my first season of what's it called yet. Speaking of which, let's get a little game topic, though. So we're already on it. MLB The Show, bro. Great drop. And we ain't even got a new console yet, bro, but it's great, bro.
Yeah, anybody with the next gen console, you're a lucky fuck. You got to create your own stadium. You get to do all that fun stuff. But
Whoa.
I've enjoyed the game. I haven't played any online. Anybody that knows me, I'd love to play Diamond Dynasty, but it takes a while to get your team nice if you're not going to buy packs. I'm not a person that gets sponsored by San Diego Studios, so I don't get money to buy packs and show them on
Get
YouTube.
free packs.
Yeah, so respect to those people, respect to your hustle, but I'm not on your level yet. I'm good enough at the game where I could just play for a month or two and get all the best cards in the game at the time and build my team throughout the rest of the season. But
Low key, fuck you if you're one of those people who just use mom and dad's credit card to buy shit.
yeah, fuck
Like,
you.
if you using your own
Fuck
money,
you.
alright, you kind of dumb.
Yeah.
No offense. Like, I wouldn't be spending money on packs.
Like,
I
bro,
ain't in 8th grade no more.
I pre-ordered the game the day it came out. I didn't even spend $80 to get it a few days before.
Fact.
I just paid $60 because I don't have a PlayStation 5 yet. So my logic was, all right, why would I pay $90 for a game with the few extra features that I can't use all of them.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna just play the old one until 420,
Yeah, facts.
and then I'm gonna just ball on the shit. So that's what I did. Midnight at 420, hopped on the game, made my pitcher / shortstop. One thing that got me upset though, I'll give y'all a little into my road to the show. I had to delete my Angels players.
Oh, you fully deleted them, bro.
Yeah, I deleted them.
Oh shit.
I deleted them, but it kept the loadouts.
Oh word.
Yeah, so I'm still overall where I was on the Angels. But I switched from a shortstop starting pitcher to a first base starting pitcher just so I could get the lefty in.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fire.
Any other games that you're playing right now?
Man, besides MLB and NHL, I've definitely been heavy on Ghost of Tsushima. That shit fun.
Give a little quick background on that for people that don't know what Ghost of Tsushima is.
Yo, if you do not know what that game is and you like single player games that are similar, you played like the Arkham series, Batman, or
Like an Assassin's Creed.
Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order, Assassin's Creed is a good one.
Because Assassin's Creed, it kind of similar because it's like you're on the horse, you got to do certain missions.
You gotta explore the map.
Right.
You know, like it's lit. I like the fighting. It reminds me of Arkham Knight and like Fallen Order combined, where it's like I got a bunch of people and it's hand to hand combat. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with it heavy. I like the way I play it is I'll explore the whole map and then I'll start playing the missions.
Yeah. I kind of did a little bit differently.
I did peep as you do the missions, it covers the map, but I don't know if they built it perfectly. I have OCD with map. Like I have to cover every fucking inch of the map
Yeah.
to look at it.
Yeah.
I can't be looking at no uncompleted map. Like I haven't even gone into like Castle Canada yet. That's like the first big part. Where you...
I went up into the middle part before I fully liberated the bottom, but then after I did like one of the first stories, I went back down to the bottom and just completed the whole thing.
That's the thing though, is I'm rich in that game because of what I did.
Yeah,
I'm
a lot of
rich.
my stuff is full. A lot of my resources, I can't grab like flowers or bamboo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I fucking traveled all over that first one.
Definitely would recommend that for anybody.
Definitely. I haven't played the Legends mode or whatever it is.
Yeah, me either.
It's like the online one yet, but I plan to get into that. Maybe we'll play it on stream.
Yeah,
It'll be mad
definitely
fun.
looks interesting. It's because it's almost like a Call of Duty, but
It's
samurai.
like a survival mode, so I'm with that.
Yeah,
I feel like I could go for hours.
because then you can play with randoms or you can play with your group that you know. So
Facts. You go solo. I feel like you go solo probably. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll figure
Who
it out.
knows?
But that I've definitely been into MLB too because I played online last night, just like online play now.
Mhm.
Sonny was playing, and then the Dodgers playing the Mets, and the kid was up 2-0 on him. It was like the fourth, and he handed me the sticks. He was like, "Here, you got a bat for me, like designated hit." And then I ended up playing, and it froze in the seventh, bro. It was 2-0. I tied it.
Damn.
Then the kid got up 4-2. Then I tied it again. And like I have base loaded, like I'm ready to go. Shit freezes.
Yeah,
And
maybe I'll do a online Diamond Dynasty game this week on Twitch for y'all, so y'all can see my style of play.
That'd be fun.
So, my team isn't stacked though. Like I like to play with everybody over 85, and I still have a few guys that are 79. So
Facts.
like right now, my shortstop is Trey Turner. He's average 80. So,
Word.
but let's get into few current things that I want to talk on. Is like a car scene. I would like to think of myself as like a kind of a car guy. I'm not like an expert on every car. I just interested in cars. I like cars.
You know.
General Motors, in my eyes, is trying to wipe out Tesla and everything Elon Musk is trying to do with cars on the streets because they're like, all right, this dude is focused on space a whole lot right now. He's calling himself like what did he call it? He put himself something on his Twitter bio, something about Saturn. He was saying that he's like the ruler of Saturn or some shit. Or some shit.
Elon Musk's a whole clown, bro.
He's goofy.
He's a whole clown. I mean, he named his whole kid like whatever the fuck it is, bro. Put that on screen, bro. I don't know.
I'm trying to bet that's his password for his computer.
Ooh, how do you even type that, bro? I don't see no keys on no nothing. You feel me? Gotta hit the foreign keyboard shit.
Elon Musk downloads keyboards.
You probably gotta get like 3 different keyboards just to type that one name, bro.
Yeah. But one thing that we could talk about also with this car scene is how people do the tax write-off on the G-Wagon, how we believe it could also happen with the Tesla trucks right now.
Or
Yeah, so for those people that don't know, if you make a certain amount of money and
essentially you make over like 400K.
right, so you have to make a certain amount of money annually, and I believe the guy said like something about business owners, like you have to be like a business owner.
You need to be able to write things off as like
Equipment
in expenses and equipment. So like
Right.
a gas write-off. Like I use this because I had to travel for work. Or,
Right, like it's like say like for the
you either
car,
need to be self-employed or own a business.
right, like so say for example with the car, like you could say I use this vehicle for all my deliveries purposes. So that's your equipment for your job. So that could be, you could use that in your tax write-off for that year. So with the G-Wagon, it has to be a certain amount of money, a certain amount of weight, and it has to fit like this criteria.
Yeah, you get a bunch of like there's a bunch of other added deductibles and shit.
Right.
It depends like on all your stats. It's very like
Yeah, very personal, and you just have to be in that certain bracket.
that's how the tax game works.
Right, you have to be in a certain tax bracket to have this work for you. You can't just be an average Joe working a 9 to 5. Get in a G-Wagon for half the price. You don't pay enough taxes for that. And I'm not sure how much the Tesla truck, the Cybertruck is compared to the G-Wagon. We'll have to look more into that and give you guys like a solid answer. But for anybody that does know how the tax write-off works with the G-Wagon, I would recommend you look into this fucking Cybertruck. So
as possible the next one.
As the possible for your opportunity to jump on the next one in the early waves, so you don't have to pay money for the diesel gas because some G-Wagons are huge and shit. And
well, that's the thing is if you use that, let's say like for your business, right?
Right.
You write that for that, and then every time you buy gas now, that shit's free, essentially, because you writing off your gas for that car at least.
Yeah, but that uses no gas.
I get that, but that's what I'm saying.
So, but I'm saying like that's more profits annually for that person. That if you were to use,
Oh, true. You could use that cash elsewhere.
if you were to use an electric vehicle rather than a gas-powered vehicle for your transportation to deliver your products, you maximize on your profits because now you don't have to take a small percentage of your profits every week for gas and traveling state to state.
And for people who don't know, like people who own businesses will get gas, get lunch, go buy some bullshit, and then write all that off as gas
Yeah.
expenses.
So
Like it's wild. Like heads be dropping like 300 a day on gas.
yeah.
And they only filled up once.
Yeah, so that was just that was something that popped into my mind as I was thinking that General Motors with Cadillac and the Hummer company like trying to push Tesla out the waters with the electric car company like in that car scene because that's one way that Elon would be able to just stay relevant, you know.
Word, I can't wait to grow soon, bro. The hype that New York is legal now. Growing is gonna become like people are gonna try to do that like all over the place.
Yeah, you're gonna see people with plants in their backyards.
Like windowsill bros.
Yeah, you're gonna see people with lights in there. You're gonna see lights through people's windows. You're gonna see a lot of people with vents coming up for the circulation, you know, the
Facts.
carbon filters and shit. You're gonna be seeing a lot of shit. You might even see tents through people's windows. Can't see through their crib anymore because you see a black tent, but you know what the fuck that is.
It's the trying time.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
So, yeah, I definitely think it's growing. Self-growing is gonna become a lot more popular. But then, I also believe that.
What do you think that is gonna do to the market though? It's gonna
Hold
like,
on,
straight up make it exotic versus
Yeah, I was about to say the market could boom, like the gray market, because the growers in the gray market, they're already growing amazing stuff.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So say like the average person wants to try to do that same thing because they got a seed from their last pack.
Yeah,
right? They try to grow it. It's the same weed.
I ain't even gonna lie.
And then it comes out looking garbage, and then it tastes and smells completely different.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna go back and buy a crap load more, trying to find more seeds, not realizing, oh, I'm just helping flood the market again
Mm-hmm.
with the shit that was here before, because now the self-grow isn't going out because the self-grows aren't as good because those people didn't do the homework. Didn't take over a year to learn how to grow.
I was gonna say, like, you could do your homework, but like at the end of the day, if you don't got the materials and the space, and, you know,
Yeah,
the budget to grow like
quality.
high quality bud, you're not gonna get up that far. Like
Right.
you can get good bud just by putting in
And because
a
people,
pot, letting it sit outside and water it and take care of it every day. I'm not saying you can't get good bud like that. You can definitely get good bud, but like
and because people,
if you sitting
only
in an
know-
indoor john and it has a filtration system and it's doing this and it runs the nutrients automatic and all this, and you have money for that, and you could have a little version of that at your crib, you're gonna be making better bud than your neighbor who's got it outside.
right, getting rained on every other day.
That's the other thing, like water control and light control. Like people who are gonna be able to indoor and manipulate it. Like,
And humidity also. Humidity keeps the moisture and consistency of the bud perfect.
True. It's like a natural moisture pack.
And people are gonna just start putting plants outside, not knowing that the outdoor cycle has a specific date that you need to go on. You
Yeah,
need to
that's the
start on
thing
a
about
specific date.
outdoor too.
You can't just start on your own cycle. You have to follow the outdoor cycle and follow where you live, what the
Grow
sunlight
and harvest
cycle.
season. It's
Right.
like any other plant.
Right. You need to find your time of the year for where you live. You feel me?
How do you? That's one question
Because
I always
people in
thought
New York
about.
are gonna start growing different than people in California.
How do you feel about like? Would you think it'd be easier for someone who has a farming background to pick it up?
Yeah, right
Like,
away.
mad easy.
If they already grow, not weed. Like if they grow,
Like I got a wheat farm.
perfect. That's what I was about to say. Like if you grow anything, like say people just grow like
Hay.
lettuce and
Yeah.
tomatoes, and they just have a bunch of little things that they eat. Like people that grow their own vegetables and shit.
I'm
Hop
just
on it,
fire. I won't
please.
lie.
Please
I
hop
won't
on
be
it
doing
because like you just only benefit yourself. Because that's another reason why I want to start growing my own stuff organically. Is people that follow an organic diet. It doesn't even have to be an organic diet. If you want to just live a healthy style and you eat the right things. But
Man, that's how
then
you know the bud good, bro.
it's mad sticky all over the finger.
Yeah, bro. Act like there's not a grinder right there too.
But if you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle and you're just gonna eat edibles instead of smoking, the bud that you put in your butter
Oh, bro.
has bad nutrients. It has mad pesticides.
I don't even like smoking shit that like
So it's not so
tastes like weed. You know what I mean?
right.
Like when it goes from tasting like good weed, like oh this is good weed, like it has flavor. You can taste the terps. To going where it's like oh, ooh, this tastes like burn.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just like damn.
Yeah.
I don't even like that no more.
Yeah. So I feel like I don't know, man.
I don't know. Do you think the West Coast will stay ahead of the East? Well, obviously it will because it started first. But do you think they'll be able to come in and like essentially conquer the East if they open up what is it, interstate commerce for weed?
It's like a big brother, little brother type deal. Because all the cats from the East Coast, like all the rappers,
Yeah, have West Coast.
I was about to say. They already started out on the West Coast. So now when they come over, now they're going to be the big brother over here.
But the thing is,
And they're going to regulate it.
as
because
of right now, you have to completely like restart.
Think about it. Everybody.
Because you can't send a bud over legally.
Right.
From Cali to New York.
So think about it. Everybody in the rap game right now, well, not everybody, but most people in the rap game, when they want to start growing their stuff,
So like Burn.
they go to Burn and get their genetics.
Oh yeah.
And then they find, all right, Burn, where is the best place that I should go to grow my shit?
He always usually recommends the Bay Area. That's his favorite place to go. I know
Right.
that. Like the back of my head.
Burner helped Dave East set up his whole grow op because they grew up a relationship where Dave East trusts his company, and he saw what he's done over the last few years and how he's just taken over, and was like,
bro, this
like,
dude Burner has a plan to take over Europe. Bro.
Yeah, he was like, yo, show me what to do, and now Dave East has East Company, and obviously it's gonna come out to the East fucking coast, so when that time comes, I feel like no, the West Coast isn't gonna like dominate too much because I feel like all the East Coast guys already have their feet in that West Coast water. They already know what to do, how to say no to certain deals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fact.
And I feel like
the one thing I
feel like they probably
Burn credit.
they'll probably respect and like not push as hard because they'll be like, yo, it's your time now. We've been doing this for 15, 20 years. Let's see how you could do it.
Shit, it'd probably be easier just to work with you than take you over. One thing I gotta give Burn credit though is he probably has the best like branches. Like if you consider East's entire company a branch of like cookies essentially, not cookies but Burner's like work, bro. Mad branches, bro. Like mad branches, bro.
Ridiculous.
Not only on top, Cookies has rappers' own strains, and then they end up making their own spin-off shit with their own spin-off company.
If y'all don't know Burner's story and his company and
Companies.
yeah, like I would recommend you dive deep.
Because people really only chalk it up to Cookies, bro. It's not just Cookies. It's Cookies, Lemonade, and Boutique.
Yeah.
And Cookies is like
and he started Exotics company with Jungle Boys, but they don't push that as much anymore.
I don't even
so
remember
that was exactly. So
fucking
they had a whole Exotics company and where they just collabed and they just crossed shit and they were just like, bro, this is crazy or Exotics. You feel me?
What's Boutique's aim? Because I know people be confused with this. Cookies isn't supposed to get like it gets you the highest because it's the best quality grow in the game, but it's not. That's not their aim. Their aim is to bring the most like tasty, like flavorful buds.
Yeah.
That's why like gelati is so good, shit like that. But then Lemonade is that same aim, but a sativa based menu.
Yeah, and he tries to throw more like the citrus flavor.
In the lemonade, yeah.
So the lemonade, it tastes more fruitful than the others. Because the other stuff, it tastes great and has different flavors, but then with the lemonade stuff, it's more of like a earthy fruit type vibe.
Facts.
So yeah, you could. That's why
you think is Boutique like more indica based, or you think or not?
It could be. I'm not 100%. I don't want to.
Their buds be way more purple.
Yeah.
And I don't always mean an indica, but
yeah,
it's a strong sign.
Yeah.
It can be a strong sign, especially if we're on the east. You know, if people in the east still think orange means it's sour diesel, bro. That don't mean it's only sour diesel, bro.
Yeah, people don't understand that if you got white hairs and purple and orange and green, it makes it good. You don't need just orange hairs on your shit.
If there's really a lot of white hair, like
grab it
under any color of green, orange, or purple, it's fire.
Grab it. Those are all the trichomes.
Yeah, yo, you can see it perfectly. Now, one question I also have is in the East, especially in New York City, because I haven't seen anybody in Boston do it yet, or Maine, or any of the legal grow states so far. Do you think we're gonna see any real $60 eighth quality like sour diesel being produced? Like some real powdery looking shit.
Yeah.
Like you ever get the sour pack and it just goes like that?
Because you could cross it with something and not cross it as crazy. You know what I mean? You could do like a multiple.
Keep it like 70.
You could do a multiple.
Like 80-20.
Right, because you can do a multiple cross that's sour dominant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'll hit crazy and it'll look completely different. But it's sour diesel.
Like a 3 times crazy essentially of sour diesel rather than indicas.
Right, because you could find 2 strains that are crossed with sour diesel dominant and take a sour diesel, pollinate those plants with all those mothers and males, bro. You come up with some crazy sour. Word. Yeah.
Now hold on, I had another question because, well, I mean, we've been looking into growing. I ain't even gonna keep it a secret. I want to grow, but
everybody over 21, you should.
One thing we've been looking at is like in like a confined space, right? Like the cabinets that we've been looking at, right? Now you want to grow multiple strains in there. Now let's say you get the 2 cabinets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can put two strains, or you can put multiple strains in,
You can
and
put
they'll
multiple.
grow into those strains, or they're gonna cross because they grow together in that little cabinet.
They could cross. I would probably try to keep one in one, or do some that are similar. So if they do cross, it'll come out close.
Like a good cross,
Yeah,
a strong cross.
yeah. Or you could even put them at opposite ends, and like, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Like if you want to try one strain, just grow one plant and keep the other five.
So it's really about like the placement of like the roots and shit.
Right.
So if I place, let's say we got two, right, in the same cabinet, we're going half. Like these might cross in the middle a little bit, or maybe not a lot, but like these ones out here aren't really.
It just depends on the male or female.
Because if you were trying to get a cross, like you'd want to do like if we had 12 plants and we were doing 3 rows of 4, like you'd want to go like boom, like A B type shit, right?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
some sort of like, you know, A B this way and A B that way type.
Yeah,
shit.
type. Yeah, you would want to keep them close and like mix them in so they could grab all the pollen that goes off the different plants. So, yeah.
As the stems be wrapped with each other, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, but that's
It depends
why
where the light is.
that's why you need the truss so they don't fold over, because when they fold over, like some of the
Cause
buds.
damage to the grow.
Not well, yeah, I guess because some of the buds won't taste as good because they won't get as
That's what I'm
much
saying.
light. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then some like the stuff under, like the
Or
buds,
damage to the outcome.
Yeah, the buds that are tucked under other stems, those will grow smaller because obviously it gets less stuff because it's being hidden under, it's being protected, so it won't grab as much.
Word.
It won't grab all the stuff that it needs. That's why, if you don't have a truss net, your grow won't come out good at all because all your buds just hang over each other and all that. That's why that shit keeps the stems, puts them all in their own line, so when they grow up and you do your training, you could keep them all in their own training system.
Now, if you wanted to grow outside, because you like to talk like organic grows, it's the best way to grow. I definitely hear that, and it's like the safest, healthiest smoke.
Right.
If you wanted to grow outside though, I mean, inside you definitely face the like potential damage of pesticides and not pesticides, like bacterias and shit, right? But outside you really need something to protect it, right? Like how do you do that organically?
They have a lot of organics, like any nutrient that you put on your plant, there's an organic one.
Oh, word.
So that's why, like, people that are just lazy don't use organic nutrients.
Because they cost. It's like eating healthy.
You gotta do the research to find which one's the best, and you have to pay a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean,
But that pays because your bud will come out better quality, and it'll taste better because it doesn't taste like you're spraying chemicals on your shit. You're not.
facts.
And there's a lot of natural nutrients from earth that you could put in your bud that like it brings like natural fungus that help plants grow, that like because natural fungus grows out in regular soil.
Right.
So if you put that stuff into your organic soil, it just helps the roots grab more organic nutrients. So
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
yeah, you could bring the outdoors inside. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you can bring the inside outdoors by bringing healthier stuff to the plant.
Oh, word. Now, do you ever think like bud should ever be over like 50, 60, and 80? I think 60 is like a
60s, that's good.
That's enough. That's what I was saying. Like I be actually seeing companies trying to charge 80. I'm like, what do you do? Your bud ain't that good, bro.
I'm not paying 80 for it.
Burner don't sell his shit for 80. It ain't 80. I don't care. If you're not Cookies, if you're not Jungle Boys, if you're not fucking Backpack Boys, I ain't buying your shit.
Supermeds is valid too with the prices they be going like.
They float around the 50, 60 range.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't need to go over because you know your shit is worth, and if your shit is worth.
And once you jump over like 70, 80 bucks in tax, like you're jumping into a new like tax bracket essentially. You feel me?
Yeah.
You go from that like, okay, I'm paying 13 for a $6 eight to now 73. Now I'm paying like, damn, I might be paying 15, 20 on top. Now I'm paying like 100 for an 8.
Yeah.
I could get 2 grams of wax at that point.
That's ridiculous. Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you gotta pay a little bit on that, but
That's a bit ridiculous.
Those usually 55 in
Because
tax.
the logic should be, all right, if they're 50 and eighth, I could sell this amount of eighths and it makes this much money. But if you have them at 80, you ain't gonna sell all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So now your profit margin is supposed to be this, but you only sell this much, so you're making the same price that you did selling them at 50. So it makes no fucking sense.
Facts.
You could get more off. That's how business works. Your business is better when you could sell more for a long run rather than selling a lot of shit real quick for expensive prices.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna capitalize because then in reality you
Money.
gotta pay a lot of more taxes that time, so you lose a lot more money than you would in the long run.
Long money over short money, bro.
Right, you're paying a lot more taxes that year annually now because all your shit is you're making this much money. Oh, I make this much money a year, I'm balling. Great. With this new tax plan, you're gonna be paying 40-something%. Great, bro. Your taxes are doubling. You're only making half the profit margin now. That's another thing we should get into. This new Biden tax plan. Everybody over how much money you gotta make. What is it, 400K?
Yeah. But to be in the 1%.
Bro, you're fucked.
I mean, everybody kind of fucked, but yeah, you really fucked.
Come up with a new business strategy. Come up with the way to expand your businesses, to grow out, sell more, do anything, because you're gonna be making half the money you're making.
It's especially for like talking about Bud, bro. If you look at these top companies, they're making way over 400K.
Everybody needs to double what they're doing.
So we gonna keep talking about Burn, right? Because we've already been using them. Burn really just took a hit because they paying like 58% in tax now in California, bro. That's crazy.
Now he needs to triple what he's doing in order to see more profit annually. Because if he just doubles it,
he might just
then he's
be even.
Right, that's what I'm about to say. Because if he just doubles it, then he's only gonna make the same profit that he's making. Because right now, well, not right now, but
granted, your tax returns might look nice now, but like, bro. You can't wait till April.
Because some people, they don't know how to hold their money and just stack it and invest it into shit that's going to generate more money. You buy a watch. Some watches do make more money over time, but some watches, if you don't wear it every day, bro, it's not.
Yo, let me get this straight, bro. If you are not making over 200K yet, you do not need any jewelry. All right, let me tell you that. If you just made your first 10 grand, do not go buy jewelry. Stupid.
I wear an Apple Watch and I wear a rope.
I wear Apple Watch. I got this shit for Christmas.
I wear
I'll tell you
a
that
rope
shit
necklace
straight
with
up.
a stone on it. That's my jewelry. A stone.
I ain't even asked for it.
Apple Watch.
I don't wear no neck jewelry. I used to, but
I bought this for my birthday.
I don't need to.
Apple Watch. I got it from Target though. It was cheaper than it was at the Apple store.
Yeah. Like,
Be smart with your money. You could buy the nice shit by being financially smart, because you gotta invest your money to see more money. You can't just
spend money to make money for sure.
Right.
Definitely. Like, bro, I won't even lie. And if you invest in the stocks, definitely get into stocks for a second. But if you invest in the stocks, one of the best strategies I've learned is time in the market over timing the market. You feel me?
Yeah.
I used to try to time the market. I was a fucking idiot. Spotify, I had that shit at $2.49 a share. Had one whole share. It was like the first shit I bought last year. And I sold it at like $2.52 because it was just not doing me justice. 3 months later, it's at $3.50. I was so tight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's at like 300 something now, like 290-ish.
Yeah.
I'm still sitting 40 up. Like, what?
Well, yeah.
Where you see wheat stocks going? Skyrocketing.
Yeah.
How soon?
Just started next year. So buy in now.
Buy in now. Cash out. Well, I mean, you don't want to cash out right as soon as they jump. Well, you should do.
We could do what we were saying.
All right, let's
wait till after Joe is out to pay out.
Oh, you right though. Nah, you cannot sell anything in the next 4 years, bro. Maybe 8. Shit.
We gotta wait to see what the next tax plan will be.
Yeah, the next president.
So anybody that
Son Joe is head cracking right now.
Yeah. There was a lot of millionaires and billionaires that were created over the last few months. He's trying to stop that number, and he's gonna be successful because a lot of those people that didn't save money or didn't invest in certain shit.
Not even necessarily
They're-
stop it.
no,
He's
but-
necessarily trying to like, yo, you owe. You feel me?
That's
what he's
what I'm saying. So all
Like,
those
yo, you made bread, but you owe.
so now all those people that didn't do the smart thing and find business to do or find somebody else's business to invest in, you're gonna be paying a lot more money, and now you're not gonna be at that certain percentage,
Facts.
and you don't have the same amount of money coming in as profit because you're only getting half of that.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why I said you can't only just double what you're doing. You have to find a way to triple,
Maybe even more.
maybe even more.
You might even need to take this 2-3 steps back. Every great leap forward requires that, you know?
Yeah.
So I see.
Look, take a step back, see the bigger picture, come up with a different plan. Because
Move your pieces, bro.
everybody-
Don't double jump. This is not checkers.
And the thing about right now is, if you have to erase everything and come up with a new plan, you're not gonna be the only fucking person. Everybody right now is trying to figure out what the fuck am I gonna do for the next 4 years.
Even if this new tax plan wasn't in, bro, there's so many people who are scrapping and making a new plan every day.
But that's my
Every
point.
day.
That's my point. People are gonna figure out what do I have to do for the next 4 years to set up the rest of my life, because I need to make this amount of money to do this. Now I gotta double that at least to stay the same.
And if you got kids and family, this, that, like, you gotta do that quick.
Get on it, man.
I ain't gonna lie, pressure definitely be on, but you gotta take your
Because
time. Don't rush.
you got about 6 months to figure it out, because this could go in at the start of 22. 6 months gives you the end of December.
So you could still sell right now too, if you wanted to.
Put money in.
But yet again, it's like
Because you could put money in, sell it.
start of the year, but like people don't really sell mid-year.
Right, because if people put some money in some shit that they see going off by the end of fall, I would say that's a smart play, so then you could set up for next year's shit at the end of fall.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I see what you're
Because
saying.
if they have some shit that they have money in, if you know you could guarantee a certain amount of money before this tax plan, fucking do it, bro. Don't miss out. Get all your fucking money, bro.
Facts.
Get all
Stack
your
it.
money, bro. Get all of it. So, yeah, I would say if you could sell stocks that are worth, do it before you have to pay double the tax. Because if you do that, then now you have a certain amount of money that you can invest in and grow long term until that's done. And then now when that's done, then you just pay the 20 something. Or if they bring it down to 30, it's still not 40 something percent.
Facts. Dude, you know what? Something really been bugging me recently. You know how people call this the information era? It's not the information era. This is the ad era, bro.
Yeah.
There are so many fucking ads in the world these days. Jesus. Every 2 scrolls on Instagram, you get hit with an ad.
Yeah.
And it's mad funny because those 2 posts probably didn't even load in yet.
Yeah.
But that ad is definitely perfect. Picture fucking clear, you feel me? Crisp as shit, loaded in, all that. And then on top of that, YouTube, bro.
And even if it's not an ad, it's a brand deal. So it's somebody that you like, or a influencer that's doing an ad, and it says ad, hashtag ad. They be putting that shit on their fucking story.
Facts. Fuck Apple. Fuck Apple Music right now.
Yeah,
They fucking with me. I'm having a
he's
terrible
been
fucking
having,
time.
he's been having some problems the last few weeks with Apple.
Fucking months. Damn.
Apple
I've had
Music.
4 new Apple IDs like in 2021.
Yeah, it's
One of them has been wiped from the face of the earth, actually.
it's only April.
Like, holy shit.
It's
You get a new phone, this is what it comes with, right? But like, I've never had this issue where I'm playing music and it's telling me I'm not authorized to do it. Like minutes after I rebought Apple Music, like minutes, and then you'd have to add and like download that shit. But then I switched over. I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna listen to music through YouTube. Every time, bro, there's 2 ads. I swear to God, you get in the shower and you're like, oh, like what the fuck is this? Like some ads have
That's why I
really
stopped
good
listening.
like jingle music, and you're like, oh, like YouTube gave me some fire. No, this is fucking Expedia or some shit.
That's why I started using Apple Music.
Expedia.
That's why I started using Apple Music in 9th grade, because I had SoundCloud and I just kept getting ads walking through the hallways and shit. And I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to listen to a song right now. I got my heater on next. It was perfectly timed for the walk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You know what?
Now we got a 30-second ad that you can't fucking skip. That was the worst fucking shit on SoundCloud.
The worst
you couldn't
shit,
skip some of the fucking ads.
The worst shit is Spotify, bro. Spotify will be like, watch this 30-second video for ad-free music, and you only got like 10 minutes. And it'll be like, for the next 30 minutes, you're like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm only listening to like 2 songs. And then it gives you the 30-second video anyways. And you're like, what the fuck? I swear to God, I've used Spotify again, just to listen to some of my old playlists, and oh my God, the amount of ads I got, and the fact that you can only shuffle play sucks when you don't buy that shit.
I only listen to Joe Rogan's podcast on Spotify.
I fucking hate Spotify too. Man. I hate Spotify just because I had that stock, and I sold it.
That was bad.
But oh my God, I'm getting so sick of ads, and the fact that I be thinking about shit and it pops up and shit. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
You can't tell me this ain't no simulation, bro.
That's why I don't like at all. That's the worst fucking thing. Shit bugs me the fuck up. Oh, it's like, bro, I didn't even say that shit out loud.
Yeah, bro, it's one thing if like Siri heard me say it. You know what I mean? Like,
but the phones gotta stop listening. Computers and cameras gotta stop watching.
man, that shit ain't never gonna happen, bro. There's a camera somewhere, somebody gonna use it.
Yeah, that's why whenever I turn on the computer, I flick it off. Fuck them.
You know what's wild is I have fucking what's it called? I have like an antivirus like where on my software on my computer, right? And it be telling me when my webcam is in use, and like random shit be using the web, like Google Chrome. It's like, why you need the webcam, home?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, one thing that bugs me out is when I'm on FaceTime with my brother, getting my picks in for the day, my bookie picks.
Mm-hmm.
And I put in a lock, bro, lock fucking city. They hear the conversation. They hear my reasoning and why I know the teams are gonna win. Cause anybody that watches sports and you get too hung up, you a bitch, yo. Swear to God. Swear to God. Don't get too caught up in that shit. Everything's fucking, it's fake, bro. It's fake. So,
sports be crazy, bro.
I had
Vegas controls sports, bro.
Bro, I had the fucking lock city, bro. Swear on everything. Had the over-unders, had the teams, had the player, everything.
Baseball?
Basketball, bro.
Oh, shit.
Basketball. Over-unders hit on all of them. 4 out of the 5 teams hit. The biggest story of the day, like the biggest, like, script of the day, flipped in the last fucking minute of the game, bro. I was like, bro, nah, bro. I was like, nah, bro. They don't want me to win, bro. It was a $1 bet to win $600, bro, on 5 games.
Damn, that's a crazy parlay, bro.
They did not want me to win, bro. I told my brother, I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to just like come up with like a coded language and like speak to you like that, so they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So when I want to ask you what the pick should be, because my brother, he knows locks. He don't bet, but he knows locks. So I was like, bro, we gotta come up with like encrypted shit, so when they be listening on our conversations, when we about to pick the winners for these big ass fucking, bro, because in 2020, I called the champion for every sport. He could second that.
Fuck him, he's a bitch for that.
Every
He made
fucking
Tampa
sport.
win a cup. He made fucking LA win a fucking World Series.
And
now
the
they're gonna do it
NBA shit.
again.
Yeah, like,
Speaking of LA, bro, fucking Trevor Bauer, bro. You really went to LA, bro? Like they need 2 fucking aces, you asshole. I love Trevor Bauer.
They have like
bro.
4, bro.
I know, but like those are Trevor Bauer, like an ace, like top 5.
We could talk.
Right?
We could talk
Come
about.
on.
We could talk my baseball real quick because I had some baseball topics. We could
Talk sports real quick in general. Down.
The hottest players right now in baseball: Fernando Tatis Jr. and Trevor fucking Bauer. This weekend they faced off, and it was the best thing that baseball could have had on a fucking weekend, bro. I swear to you.
Is that why people calling that a rivalry?
Yes,
remember you telling
and
me
we could get into that. So,
Oh yeah.
this
shit.
Los Angeles Dodgers versus the San Diego Padres 19-game series this year is not a fucking rivalry. It's a big brother, little brother of California. Okay? Dodgers have been the dynasty forever. Padres are trying to take that spot with this young team of pure fucking talent. But the Dodgers are better.
Listen,
They have more talent. They have literally more talent. Better, and they have more MVPs. They have more Cy Youngs. Everything. So, this is not a rivalry. Yankees, Red Sox. Dodgers, Giants is the real LA, San Francisco rivalry. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's the
Bay Area
California rivalry.
shit.
You feel me?
Bay Area versus LA.
Right. That's the rivalry. The
Chicago versus Chicago, bro. Come on, bro. Like, fucking, there's some other good ones, bro. I mean, New York, like, Mets, Philly is good. I won't lie.
right, and
That's just like,
I will say this: it's not a rivalry, but
New
it
York,
will be
Philly
the
shit.
best series all fucking year. You know
I
why?
agree.
Because it can't be a World Series because they're two National League teams.
it's
So,
gonna be a conference
It's gonna be the best.
if it's lined up like that.
It could be a championship series. It could be.
Word. Yeah, let me though.
Because if they're the 1 and 2, it'll be the
If you think this is a rivalry, though, let me break down what a rivalry is in sports. Because I come from hockey. If there is no scrum, bro, like no fists flying, it's not a rivalry yet.
Yeah.
If some dramatic shit didn't happen, where like what LeBron's yelling at JR, like that could be considered low key a rivalry, bro. He ended up yelling at his own teammate. You might have caused a little rivalry. They might hate you for that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they didn't hate you because the games are good, bro.
No.
You know what I mean?
And they don't hate you because you're getting good at baseball. The Dodgers don't hate the Padres. They respect them, bro. They recognize that they're a young team trying to make a push that they've never done. The Padres were known for being a team that grabs guys from the Rule 5 draft. If you don't know what that means, it's like a team waivers a guy, they put him on the 40-man. He doesn't get picked up. He's eligible for this 5th round draft where teams draft players that are already in the league that aren't on a team right now, and they can pick them up for a certain price.
Ooh.
The Padres used to do that. They used to fill guys without paying them money. That's how the Padres used to run. And
That's how they got Mikey P.
right, so that's how they made the push in the early 2000s, and were a pretty good team because they got a lot of good guys for cheap. They're trying to flip that. Most of their roster right now is from trades. They put a percentage, like a little graphic on the screen the other day. Most of their team is from trades. They only have like
I won't lie.
5% of their 40-man
Padres
roster
made
is from their camp.
moves.
That's what I'm saying. Only,
Trade, free agency.
Bro,
Manny Machado was one of the biggest fucking signings.
bro, I used to watch Manny Machado playing in Baltimore. I lived in Maryland. I watched Manny Machado so many fucking times, bro. One of my favorite players ever. He's probably one of the best players in baseball right now. He was an MVP contender last year. He's probably top MVP contender in the National League right now, in my opinion. Just because hard hits, great fielding, smart. He's stealing bases again.
Yeah, facts. Now,
Man, he used to steal bases like a freak in
I
Baltimore.
thought in what? When did the Cubs win? Was that 2015, 16?
16, I believe.
16? All right, so 5 years ago, I thought the Cubs were, like, that GM was the greatest GM in baseball because of the way he got Chapman.
Well, now you
That quickly transferred back to the Yankees
well, now you
because
could thank
they
Theo.
fucking
Theo, the-
cashed out on Chapman and got that motherfucker back.
Nah, Theo, the president of operations. He was the president of operations for the Red Sox when they won the World Series. Went to Chicago, won the World Series. Shout out to Theo. Anybody who doesn't know that name, Theo, you don't know baseball. End of that. That's who you could thank for that World Series.
Facts.
In Boston and in Chicago.
Now-
He brought both of those cities back.
I was saying though, with Chicago, I thought they were about to be on some dynasty shit, low key. Like they had the potential. They couldn't keep it together. They didn't have the salary cap, whatever.
They're trying to make a push right now.
The Padres, though, they are looking like the new team with the dynasty potential. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like realistic dynasty potential. Obviously, like I ain't gonna rule out LA. They already won the chip. They on that route.
Right.
If they get my modern day dynasty shit is like you get 3 and 6 years within a 6 year span, like the Blackhawks in hockey. Like you win 50% of the chips in a 6 year span. You're doing good. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna look up LA Dodgers, their NL championships, because Dodgers have clinched 8 consecutive NL West titles. So for the last 8 years, they've been the best team in the NL West. That's
Well,
why
it's the regular season. They made the chip 8 years.
No.
I was like, I don't think they made the chip 8 years.
For
That don't make sense.
8 years in a row, they made the playoffs, being the best team in that division.
And
So
then, oh yeah.
they get a free playoff spot for the last 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
The Padres are trying to fuck that up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why people are trying to be like, this is a rivalry. It's the best thing in baseball. I promise you. I'm a Yankee fan. Yankees are not the name right now. Shohei Ohtani is the name, but he's not on either of those teams. But he's in LA.
Yeah,
So
that's another rivalry,
all
bro.
the
Angels,
attention-
Dodgers, that's a rivalry.
All the attention is on the West Coast right now in baseball.
Facts.
East Coast is not getting no love. Yankees aren't holding up. DeGrom is the best pitcher in baseball, but he's on the Mets.
He's on the Mets, bro.
He doesn't get runs.
I
support.
love the Mets, yo. I'm a fucking fair weather fan, but let me
Everything
tell you,
everything is California.
bro, we need someone to bat.
Because even Oakland,
Lindor's cool.
they just went on a 13-game winning streak. That's Oakland, California. That's another California target. That baseball dominant right now. LA, it's warm. East Coast, it's still cold some days. You know what I mean?
Facts. Like we getting there. I ain't gonna lie, Mets, we getting there. We need some work though.
Mets
some
are
work.
looking
We
looking
need
good
depth.
right now though.
You feel me?
But right now though, the Mets are good.
Yeah.
Pitching staff is doing,
We finally have like a catcher, bro.
and the Yankees, they need to
Like,
just
Dom Smith ain't
Yankees
terrible.
need to just push. They need to just push over what they're doing right now. Everybody on the team is too focused on, oh, I need to hit a home run or I need to get an RBI on the board. Just hit the fucking baseball.
Facts.
Simple.
The A's making a run too. That's another California team.
Yeah, like the A's, like nobody was expecting the A's to be where they at.
Bro, I fuck with the A's just because of their jerseys, to be honest with you. They have the ugliest park in the fucking world, probably, but man, their jerseys are fire.
Hey, shout out to Ricky Henderson Field.
I mean, hey, I can't believe it's still up.
It's
Bro.
not funny that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, that stadium has been around for like their entire existence, bro.
Yeah.
And football teams played in there, bro.
Yeah. Didn't, what's it called? Just leave though?
The Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, that stadium has seen wear and tear. You feel me? Like, yeah, the Garden's
Literally.
been up for like 50, 60 years now. Getting there. It'll be 60 in a few years.
Speak of the Garden, let's speak of Emmanuel real quick.
What's up? What's up with basketball? Honestly, I haven't watched basketball. I haven't even watched hockey in a while. I'm
Hometown
slacking on sports.
hometown hero, right?
Baseball a little bit.
Hometown hero, Emmanuel Quickly. Shout out to Grace, Maryland. Always rocking Maryland. Got the flag on the belt all times.
Where
But he's putting it on for the city. He's going crazy right now. He's the fourth option for the rookie of the year right now on all sports bookies. So I would say that's a solid rookie year if you're.
Hey
Or-
man, I'll take Quick as a rookie of the year pick any day.
That's my rookie of the year because they hyped LaMelo too much. He was out for so long. Emmanuel, he had multiple games.
Bro, late first round pick is playing like a
First overall.
top 5 pick.
First overall. He's playing like a first overall, even though he's not starting. His buckets off the bench are outrageous.
Now, I
bro.
ain't even gonna lie,
He
because when
got-
we were watching him at Kentucky, I told you that like if he stayed another year, like he could be in the lottery, he could be competing for that top 5, like maybe even number 1. But holy shit, he didn't even need it, bro. He said, "Fuck, I'm about to just get in the league,"
Bro, he dropped 30.
and he grabbed himself a team that's in a growing position. I ain't gonna say y'all a playoff team yet, New York. Y'all definitely need growth.
They're not a playoff team yet?
I'm talking about contender. You feel me? Like they not gonna make the run for the chip this year. You know what I mean? But they do the growth. They get the pieces. Next couple years, we talking about like contention. They will make the playoffs. Yes, I think they will make the playoffs this year. You feel me?
They're definite making the playoffs. I'm about to show you what their standing is.
Hey. Well, actually, I don't know. The season could be different, right? How long is it this year?
The season's almost over.
It's what? Only 60 games?
70 something.
Oh, word. Only like 10 games down, or 12 games down, or 70.
Yeah.
All right.
They're
that's
not,
okay.
they didn't fuck with it too much.
I know NHL doing like a 60 game
The
season.
Knicks are 4th right now in the Eastern fucking Conference.
Hey,
Are you fucking kidding me?
that's fire. But listen, we got to get through the end of the season. You never know.
I
It
know.
could be wear and tear.
But
injury.
I'm saying that nobody.
No, nah, I agree.
I didn't.
I agree.
I didn't.
I agree.
Nigga, you know it. I had all of the fucking playoff teams ready.
My definition of playoff team, anybody who confused or angry about my evaluation is like, I should say contender essentially. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like a contender is someone who's winning championship like series or losing in that conference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, or losing the finals. And then if you like champion tier status, that means you win. You feel me? Lakers are on that champion tier status. I think Miami a contender. Nets contender. You feel me? Knicks are what I slot in to be like the fringe. Like right now they in that prime playoff spot. But if they drop down to like 6, 7, 8 again,
Yeah.
they gonna like that. They right back at my evaluation. You know.
Yeah.
Right now they're exceeding my expectations.
100%. Completely. Because in the whole league, what are they? 2, 4, 6, 8. They're 10th in the league. I'll give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I gotta give them that.
I give them a thumbs up.
You know.
But
Shit.
yeah, that was just my little 2 cents. I didn't really want to give too much. I just wanted to give my respects to Emmanuel. He's putting on a performance. And the Knicks, they went on a great run. They had I think it was a 9-game in a row. They won 9 games in a row or something like that. So, good job, guys.
Word, yo.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
they're the strong New York team right now. There's always one team. The Yankees and the Mets aren't the biggest team in the biggest
Shit,
name
the
in
Islanders
sport.
doing fire too. I ain't gonna lie.
So that's what I mean. Like there'll always be like a team in each city that holds it up.
Well, yeah, because there's
Well,
always a team
that's
that's gonna be.
That's
Yeah,
at least in New York, because New York needs to be dominant.
someone gotta lose and someone's gotta win essentially everywhere.
Right, and the baseball season just started, so
And eventually those two teams are gonna play each other.
Right.
So, just because they're close, you might as well schedule a couple of games.
Yeah, let's see who the Knicks.
Hey, well, is the Subway Series happening this year? Or I don't know how the baseball schedule works. Because I know, like, in if it was on the NHL rules, like, that ain't happening. You feel me? NHL literally is playing their division the entire year. Like, you play only the teams in your division. It's kind of crazy. They've been doing it. It's pretty hilarious.
4th of July, we up.
All right, yeah. What's up?
July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
They have the doubleheader day? Or
In Yankee Stadium, bro.
they have the doubleheader day?
Nah. The Yankees, they play again September 11th. Fuck you guys, dude. You see what the fuck I mean? They play on 4th of July and then on September 11th.
Major, like, yeah.
Come on, fuck off with this shit, bro. 4th of July, Yankee Stadium.
You know how much fucking traffic there's gonna be on September 11th, bro?
Heading down to Queens.
And how packed the subway is gonna be?
And by September, it might be more than 20% capacity.
It's in Queens in September 11th? Oh, you gotta go through Grand Central. That's gonna be a hellhole.
They're not going to put it in the Bronx.
Oh, man. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in the Bronx on September 11th.
No, that's out.
Damn, bro. That's fucking crazy. But July 4th, I'm with it.
Me and my brother plan on going to the Angels game at Yankee Stadium on his birthday. So, see Shohei and Mike Trout. You should pull up.
I might be down. I want to see Shohei. It's on.
I want to get spots like down the right field line so we could see Trout, and then you would be able to get foul balls and shit. See
Facts.
players, batting practice, you would be Yankee side, so you would see all the Yankee players. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But then batting practice, everything. I don't know, we could even go up behind the bullpens. Bullpen spots are my favorite. Talk to the pitchers.
I love sitting behind the, like, dugouts. I sat behind, I mean, those are expensive tickets, but especially right now. But I sat behind the first base dugout at the Mets game. They played the Diamondbacks. Oh, that shit was so fire. I saw the on-deck circle, like, everything.
Oh, yeah.
They don't be talking about that.
If Junior gets
They be
pulled up,
close.
if Junior gets pulled up, we're going to a D-backs game, 100%.
100%.
I'm with it.
If it's on the East Coast, I already talked to him. I was like, bro, if you got a game on the East Coast, I'm going. We already know the cities they play: Philly, Pittsburgh. They play the Mets,
Or
and they play the Nationals. So I would drive down to DC.
also. All right, back to my Subway Series question. Hold on. What's the series this year from your prediction?
Let's see how many games.
It's 3, right? And then you said there was 2 in July and 1 on September 11th.
There's 3 in July,
Oh shit! So 4.
and then there's it's a 6-game series. So
Damn, we play y'all 6 times.
yeah.
Holy shit! This is the longest Subway Series. I swear it's never been that long, right?
I don't know.
I think the most I've seen is 4, like in 1 year.
Yeah.
4 games against y'all. It's mad. I love the Subway Series, man.
Yeah, it's intense.
Mad fun to go to, yo.
Yeah, shout out to my pops for getting me the crew neck, the mug, all that shit. Yo.
Shit, fuck.
Yeah, bro, it's so lit.
Facts.
That's,
Fucking.
whenever I go to Subway Series, I rock the crew neck, my Subway Series hat, and I gotta bring the mug next time. One.
Facts.
You feel me?
Fucking. Damn. I honestly. Oh wow. 6. I might give that a solid 3-2 split. I mean not 3-2. A 3-3
3-3?
split. That makes sense.
I'm taking Yankees 4-2.
I was gonna say that as a second. Actually, I was gonna submit. If it was a 3 game, I'm giving us the 2-1.
I'm taking if DeGrom.
The first 3,
Time out.
I'm saying we going up 2-1.
Time out. If DeGrom doesn't face up against Garrett Cole, DeGrom's definitely winning.
Okay.
And if Marcus Stroman doesn't face against Garrett Cole, he's definitely winning.
All right. Well, we're dropping one of those.
No, Garrett Cole and Stroman will win because they won't pitch the same series. One of them will pitch in July. One of them will pitch in September.
That's what I'm saying. Out of one of those 2 situations, like one of them's going to happen. You feel me?
Both of them will win if they don't face Garrett Cole.
Yeah, but there's no
That's a
shot.
promise, bro.
But I'm saying in a Subway Series, there's no shot. In a 6-game Subway Series, there's no shot either DeGrom or Stroman doesn't face Garrett Cole. You feel me?
You never know.
I mean, hey, I guess not. But
Because both of the teams had different pitching rotations.
But then we're gonna have what? We're gonna have a game where we probably get the aces twice. Then.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna see DeGrom twice.
Yeah.
That's lit. Yo. Yeah, I'm in for the 6-game Subway. Let's make this a yearly occurrence, MLB.
Yeah. So
Come on, give me let's stretch it. Let's go 7. That way there's like a tiebreaker.
No, because let me say this. When the Dodgers and Padres faced off in their first series 2 weeks ago, they had all 3 aces face off against each other. Like their 1 face against their 1, their 2 face against their 2, and their 3. Like they said that's never happened.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's like for it to happen again, like they could push some bullshit again. Maybe they'll face them.
Facts.
But then, like you said, if DeGrom pitches twice, the second time he doesn't face Cole, he gets the win.
That might happen now. I see what you're saying, but I'm saying in the first
Because then Stroman
coming into the series,
because then
if you're
Stroman
the
can face
Yankees,
Cole again.
if you're the Yankees, you're gonna try to fuck up one of those first 3 games. I'm like, all right, they're gonna throw DeGrom and Stroman in these first 3. I'm definitely throwing Cole within these first 3. I'm placing him on one of those 2. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And if you place him earlier, you get to use Cole again.
My point. So
DeGrom's definitely in that first game.
So one of them will have to face him twice, and that's why I said one of them will definitely win when they're not facing Garrett Cole.
All right, so if
because DeGrom can get
let's say
the loss.
DeGrom and Cole go game 1 against each other, right?
Cole wins.
Don't matter who wins or loses. I'm asking though.
Garrett Cole
What
wins
game
because
are they popping back up? 5, 6. A short 5, long like they'd be fresh for 6.
well, who knows because they
It depends on the pitch count.
right yeah
Let's say they both go 5, 6 innings. Right.
yeah you could probably see them face off against each other again depending on how the coaches want to do it. They might want to do it like that.
Facts. Or
But then you never know, because then what if one of them is just like they're not feeling it one of the start, or one day and they skip them in the rotation, so now they're offset. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then now like they just got to jump back in, and then that fucks up that lineup that they had set. So now then they have him facing their 2, so now it's just the 1 and 2. But then that would be Cole against Stroman. When Stroman doesn't face Cole in the first series, he gets the win. But now when he faces Cole again, he loses.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, the ace could face either the other ace twice, or he'll face the 2, and that could go vice versa.
Or
DeGrom faced the Yankees 2 in the second series. So you could find a way to flip it, but it'll still come out with the same outcome. Cole could win one of his 2. Basically, I'm saying like all the 3 best pitchers in those series could all win a game.
yes,
And the series will still come out Yankees 4, Mets 2. Because DeGrom and Stroman will still only get the 2 wins.
Yeah, I mean, our pitching is kind of alright. I feel like our pitching, although DeGrom is like the greatest he's been,
You guys don't give him run support, so when he pitches great, you guys could still lose.
Yeah. That and then I also just feel like our pitching staff has been at like, maybe because of the bullpen, probably the weakest it's been out of our like strong era of like the past like 10 years.
Of pitchers, yeah.
Where it's been like we've always had like pitchers.
Yeah, you guys have been just pitchers, and that's why.
Since Pedro, we've literally been straight pitching.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. We went from like Pedro.
That's why it was.
What's his name?
That's why it's good to see y'all actually.
I forgot his name. Right then, Matt Harvey came in, and then that's when we got Thor and DeGrom. That was crazy that we had a 1-2 punch of like, what the fuck, aces.
99.
Yeah.
99.
And you still had Matt Harvey on the team, which was like, he's okay for now.
Throwing low 90s, but still throwing the filth curve and stuff. So.
The off speeds and the
Shout out Matt
pitches.
Harvey got the win yesterday against the Yanks, man.
Oh man, I can't believe that either. Fucking Orioles. Them sons of bitches. They be tanking. I hate that shit, man.
Hey man, the Orioles beat the.
We were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Do you think it's appropriate? Because we were talking about like in video games when we play like franchise modes, like we hate to tank, like on purpose, because the point of like any sports team is to try to put a product together to win the chip.
Yeah.
And
use the best players you got to win as many games as you can.
He was talking about how the Orioles have like they've had relentless like top picks and just done nothing. And then I was talking about the Oilers, who fucking had relentless #1 overall picks.
Most
and
of
have done jack bullshit.
Most of their first.
They're gonna make the playoffs.
Most of all the Orioles' first round picks for the last 4 years are still in the minor leagues. Why, bro? Adley Russell is the Orioles catcher that got drafted first overall 2 years ago, 2018. Still hasn't seen the day of light. He was in high A ball 2 years ago. He was playing for the Aberdeen Ironbirds.
Facts.
A team that I grew up watching as a kid because it's right next to Ripken Stadium. Play there, go across the street, watch a game that night. He was playing there, high A ball. So he has high A ball, then single A, then double A, then triple A, and then the major league. So they had him 4 spots down. First overall pick. He's the best player in that draft pick. Hits bounce. He's a great catcher. He could help the Orioles win. Because like, bro, you're a good catcher. You could call a good game. Pitcher could be average. Adley Russell, he's a catcher.
I was talking about whatever happened to what's his name, Weeders. He was another one that was in their system.
Yeah, Waiters.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, injuries. That's why they got Trey Mancini right now. Trey Mancini, man, shout out Trey Mancini. He came back from cancer last year. You know what's kind of wild? Him and Chadwick Boseman, they had the same strain of cancer.
Damn, that's kind of bugging. Shit, that's kind of wild. Yeah. But
really sad.
Yeah.
One guy came out and prospered, and he's still balling on his budget in Baltimore.
that's balance for you, though. Somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Chadwick Boseman and film, though, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, but fucking, I've been hyped, bro. New shit's about to drop. We're getting towards the summer.
Yeah.
Power's about to come out. Bad Batch is about to come out on Disney Plus. About to be watching the shit out of that. I love me some cartoons. I watched the fuck out of Age of Samurai. That was so hype, bro. You started that, right?
Yeah, I'm getting through it right now.
Oh man, that shit is so good.
It's just hard because I listen to podcasts. I try to listen to educational shit most of the time, so I'm not just like
that. Yo, I won't even lie though. I really like the way they did that. Like the way they structure those episodes.
Yeah, it's amazing because like obviously you hire actors, but then it's like they're only doing certain scenes and it's all the important shit.
It's like what I want to be watching rather than like, oh, I'm watching this historian talk about it. I feel like I'm in class. Like that's what I want to watch in class. Like if I was back in school, you know what I mean?
They should.
I
asked my mom this. Would you want to live 500 years ago?
Where? I think it depends where.
Right there.
What do you mean that?
Where? In Japan, where?
Oh, hell yeah, I would. Bro, that would be... I don't even give a fuck if I'm the peasant, bro. I'm with it, bro. If I'm Kenji, bro, I'm with it, bro. From Tsushima, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll be Kenji.
That's what I asked her, because we started playing the game and watching that, so it was like she was like, what are you watching?
I fucking
was like,
love
the Age of the Samurai.
shit.
I was like, the Age of the Samurai. And she was like, what is that? And she's like, it's a story of 500 years ago. I was like,
Story of what, like, I guess like 2 to 3 different samurai?
yeah.
That are like main stories, but there's a lot of them in there.
Yeah, so I told her, I was like,
Daimyos,
I was like, yeah, I was like, it's just a bunch of, I was like, it's basically the story of Japan just 500 years ago during the samurai era, and it's just like all the battles and people were trying to just take over the land and be the leader. I was like, would you want to live then? I was like, there? She said, no. I was like, what about in our island? I was like, in Puerto Rico, like, be like one of the ancient, like the islanders. She was like,
And the natives.
she was like, yeah, I probably want to do that more than the samurai.
And I wouldn't want to live in no medieval Europe. I'd rather live in like feudal Japan. That shit sound fire. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like the samurai were the first gangsters on the planet, bro. They were the only people where it's like, yo, I'm gonna pull up in your face, look you in the eyes, and be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and then kill you, bro. Like, cause I don't like you. You know, they are literally telling people you deserve nothing less than death, bro. Like that is a regular line in like every samurai.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's crazy. So not saying they're the most realistic, but like them stories be based off some shit.
Samurai movies are great.
And they be having a lot of like the culture aspects correct. Because you can't fuck that shit up in movies, man.
No, you don't want to offend anybody.
Nah, man.
At all.
Not at all, bro.
It has to be canceled.
Yeah, that's the dumbest shit, bro. Don't even get started with the Twitter mob, bro.
You'll get no money for your Netflix series.
Nah, bro.
You'll get no love. It'll not be in the top 10 ever.
Holy shit. Shit not gonna be trending, bro.
Nope.
It's gonna be trending downward.
Shit not gonna be valid.
It's gonna have a red arrow next to it, you feel me? Oh my god, bro. Fucking cancel culture, bro. In film especially, it's worse because it's like, how you gonna cancel?
How you gonna get offended? That shit's fake. They wrote that shit. It's made up.
Like I said, yo, why are you watching shit that you don't like?
Yeah.
As soon as I don't like a movie, I turn that shit off.
You know they have the trailers. I watch a trailer every time before I watch a fucking Netflix movie.
You know you could actually read the IMDb's
You know why?
too.
It's because I'm never offended by anything. I want to see if it's worth my fucking time.
You could go read the reviews too on IMDb.
Right, but you could also watch a trailer. Is this going to be worth my time? You feel me? Am I going to be educated? Is it going to be entertaining? Am I going to be offended? What am I going to take out of it? Is it worth my time?
Realistic? Is
all right.
This?
Watch the fucking trailers before, or if you see somebody on a page or something, like on YouTube, don't watch their 40-minute video before you make your opinion. Watch a few of their short things so you can see how they are in different scenarios. You know what I mean? Don't just watch one video and make your assumption on people.
Yeah, facts. Don't watch like one director's movie and be like, that director sucks. Like he has like 10 different movies.
Yeah, bro. All his storylines are all different.
You know what I mean?
He doesn't offend anybody, bro.
Motherfuckers be coming for everybody. Especially now, like the way shows are made, where it's essentially just like a big movie chopped into a bunch of different episodes, and like a lot of different directors are on them.
Yeah.
People be coming for people who didn't direct that
episode,
bro. I'm like, wrong.
Yeah.
He wrote that shit.
Yeah. Or he helped with the fucking scenery, like, bro, he wasn't even a part of that.
What are you doing?
You saw his name in the final edits.
Did you look at the credits? Obviously not, because his shit did not say director. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Half the time it pops up in the fucking, like, intro scene.
Did you not see his role? He was a fucking background dancer. Like, realistic shit. Like, come on, bro. He wasn't even a part of this shit.
Facts.
And it wasn't based on him. It wasn't about him. Or he was just there. You know, the people get offended when certain people are just in certain presence. You know, like, why are you hanging out with this person? They mean this. Like, bro, what the fuck does that have to do with anything, bro? Do you, like, he could be mad chill.
Facts.
That person could be mad chill in certain scenarios. But then when they get too drunk and do certain things, then you probably don't want to hang out with that person because they can do dumb shit. Yeah, there's a place and time for everything. So you can't just, like, certain people act certain ways on the internet. They act,
bro, people
they act like some real
love hiding behind them.
people act like them real subs when they're not on camera, and then they act like some random ass person on camera
Facts.
because they're trying to be cool and present it.
Facts.
So
Now, speaking of directors, though, who your favorite director right now? You got one? Or
nah,
like any top that you fuck with? Like having?
I'm gonna say right now, I don't know. I've been watching like a lot of old shit, so
Word.
I don't really look at the directors on them.
Oh, word. I be in tune just because a lot of the directors I watch be acting and stuff. Like my favorite right now is definitely fuck, I be fucking his name up. Takeru Wahidi.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is awesome, bro. And he keeps getting like fire deals, bro.
I mean, I
like
said this.
fire deals.
I was talking to you about this. Like, only the movies that like I really watch are like war movies and stuff. Cause I've always been intrigued by war. I've wanted to join the military. My mom was like, nah. I wanted to shoot guns and shit, you know. But not just be like shooting guns, you know.
Yeah.
Have a purpose.
Yeah.
But then she was like, nah. And then later on, I realized that the military isn't what they say they are. So I was like, no, fuck that. You guys are not what I want to be.
They be bending a lot of stuff.
And they take money from everybody from shit that they don't need. So
it's just too much, yo. Like military budget, yo. Like, you ever watch that video on YouTube? This is a great video. Watch this after this, not right now. Let me stop. But it's like if NASA had the military budget, like what they could be doing.
yeah,
Bro, that video is great, bro.
I watch a lot of shit.
I'd be so down
That's
to
what
have a
that's what I
fucking-
mean. Like when I watch like educational shit, I watch like shit like about things that I need to know about. You know what I mean? Like I watch financial shit. I watch the military shit. I watch a lot of economic shit, so I know what's gonna happen now. What's gonna happen in 5 years in the economy. So I know what the fuck to invest in. I know how to work our company
Yeah, fact.
in a certain direction in the future. So it's like, that's why when you asked the director question, I was like, oh, I don't really know. I don't really watch movies like that where I can just be like, oh, this guy.
I like
did a
to
good
watch
job.
directors' interviews too, and like when series. I love when series do like a side series of like behind the scenes shit,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like then they sit down with directors and like
Yeah,
the people who worked on it, or like animators and shit, the writers, shit like that.
Yeah.
Like you be watching what's her name all the time for Power, right?
yeah.
She
Shout
fine.
out to Mika.
Yeah.
That's probably that answers my question. She's my favorite.
Yeah, she. I think
Her
she's
and 50 Cent.
creative director.
Yeah,
or
her and 50
writer.
Cent. Her and 50 Cent. Yeah, they get it.
That's fire.
I'll give it to
Power's
50.
gonna be lit. Raising Kanan, bro. That's gonna be
I need to watch
lit.
the Black Mafia Family. The BMF. 50 Cent's right in that shit.
Word.
Yeah,
Should put Benny in that shit.
I should. But
Benny should be the head of that. That'd be sick, bro. Yo, tell me that would be lit as fuck.
he would. He could have rapped about that shit.
There'd be dumb good music in that. It'd be lit. I wish they could make like a Black Soprano Family like movie, like or like series or
Oh,
something.
yeah, shout out
But
to
you
50 Cent.
definitely couldn't get that name, right?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think you could make that a movie.
Shout out to 50 Cent though for coming out with that theme song that I'd be rocking with.
Yo, part of the game.
Yeah.
That's heavy in my playlist right now. Well, I don't even have a playlist right now. But I already explained that. Fucking, I'd be bumping that one heavy for sure. And the old ones still go hard. 50. I don't care what anybody says.
So,
Big
yeah,
Rich Town is
it's
fire.
called the Black Mafia Family.
Oh, he has a new song.
No, the show is
Oh,
gonna
I
be
think
on
so.
Stars.
Another new
Black
song.
Mafia Family.
Oh, word. Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah, anything 50 writes is pretty good usually.
Yeah, bro. I'm ready for Raising Kanan. I'm ready for Force with Tommy. Like, bro, I'm ready for him.
Tommy's book is gonna be lit.
I'm
I'm
ready
so hyped.
I'm ready for him. I'm ready for Power in all seasons of the year, bro.
Joe Sikora says motherfucker just as good as Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. They better not cancel Christmas on these motherfuckers, bro. Not with this series, bro. We need that shit. They're filming it already, so I'm hyped. Film is looking good. Music be looking good too.
What you doing, Uncle Tommy? Put him on the blunt like they did with Tupac. Smoke Kanan Kush. Putting Kanan up in the sky where you belong. Favorite. My favorite.
I love how it's Kane and Kush. Like, it's KK. It's like
Yeah.
Khalifa Kush. That's so fire.
Kanan Kush. Putting K up in the sky where he belong. I don't know about that one.
Damn, we've been on for like 2 hours. Son of a bitch.
That's a good vibe.
I'm getting fucking hungry though.
Yeah.
You wanna go get juice?
Yeah, let's do it.
We got the juices for life, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you like this podcast, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Got that hamper box giveaway on the subs. It's ready, yo.
That's
It's
that nice
the
one.
Yoshi box, yo.
That's that nice one.
Yoshi, bro. You
That's
know,
that nice one. Ooh, heifer box.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw the piece on their
It's the
Instagram a few weeks ago.
It's that 420 special, bro. This is that 420 box. It literally says 420 egg hunt kit. So
Facts.
that's that Easter shit, bro. You want that 420 month box? Tell your friends. Your name will be in the hat.
Yeah, that's actually type fire. They have 420 and the Easter egg because it's Yoshi on the same. I'd be high as fuck. Yeah, good shit. You good?
All right, y'all. That's it. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, catch our links too in the description. Flow page in the description. You know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Catch y'all on Twitch.
Stay safe, balance, prosper.
Peace.
Look at that.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro.